Hello darklings, my name is Anis and it's time for a new music video with goth and other alternative music, but first we take the intro and see you soon. Hello darklings, my name is Anis and I'm from Sweden and I am an Eldergoth, and I thought it was time to actually do music for this time, and it's gonna be 10 different bands or artists and one bonus, because the first one I'm gonna mention I have mentioned in another video like this, but I'm gonna add 3 songs in the end with the main one. And yeah, if you like something, I'm gonna put down links to the different artists and the video I'm headlining in this video. And now we're gonna start, and the first artist I start is Meersein, and I have introduced him before for his band or solo project Gothnetic. And Meersein is from Canada, and this solo project started during the pandemic and they called it Maze of Hate. And that was a way for him to get out of rage, and you didn't know what's going on and how it's gonna end. Everything felt just catastrophic, with what's happening during the pandemic. So that was a way to show feelings and live out the rage and that type of thing. So, and I think it sounds very good. But it's not the goth rock that you know from Gothnetic. It is more EBM industrial, but it's amazing too. And as you know from the goth scene back in the days, many times goth music and industrial music was played at the same time in the clubs, because that's what the way for the clubs to survive. And I think you could take a look at the 3 different songs I'm gonna mention, because I'm gonna mention 3 different songs with everyone. And I'm gonna start with Robotic Minds, Seed of Light, The Fake Reset. And then we go over to next, that is also a solo project from Germany, and that is Meersein. And he have played in several various music projects and on stage, and like I said, from Germany. And in October 2021 he hosted his own show on Oldenburg Eins. And after that he started on the social media page Meersein Official. And that was started December 2021, where he been updated on different type of dark culture scene, and he do a lot of different artists and that type of things, even his own things nowadays. And in June 2022 he actually released his first own single, and that was Speechless. And the songs I can recommend is first a cover. That's when I discovered Meersein, and I was Stripped, and everybody that knows a little bit about music know that is a Depeche Mode song. And also recommend Trapped Forever and Speechless. But I can also say he have done the Cure cover too, but I'm not gonna mention which one, so you have to look it up. And then we go to next, and that is Night in Athens. It's also a solo project. It's a London dark synth solo project formed in East London 2020. And can you see a little golden thing here? All those bands, or most of the bands I'm gonna talk about now, seems to start around the pandemic. Yes, people didn't have so much to do, but that's good for us, isn't it? And Nia, that started composing and producing to exercise her demons during the lockdown that was caused by this pandemic. And as you know, in UK it was very hard with the lockdown and everything, so it's hit very hard. And she combined punk, dark wave and cold wave. and have in less than 2 years performed in both Europe and UK. And songs I can recommend is Words Unspoken, Darkness Comes Through, Alien Love. Then we go over to a project from Italy that is called Spoiled, and that is a post-punk project that is with Giovanni Santola. I'm not sure I pronounced the last bit right, but I think I got the first bit a little better. And it's a solo project too, I guess. It started first as a studio project, but he released his first EP album 2021 called Iron Shell, and that was released through Manic Depression Records. And songs I can recommend is Love in Pain, Dancing on My Grave, Romantic Nightmare. And then we got to Last Grasp, and that is a goth music from Gainesville in Florida, USA. And the first single was released 2021 called Last Grasp. And it was actually 3 different songs, no one named that way. But you can always look it up. And as usual, I'm going to put down all the bands and the song I play in the video for you, so you can go and search more for it. And Matt wrote everything from 2017 to 2021, and influences by bands as Drab Majesty, Asylum Party, Clan of Cymox, and The Cure, early Depeche Mode, and pagan folk leanings. And songs I can recommend is Goth Enough, Rend, Cruelty. And then we go to The Last Dance, and that is an American dark wave band from Southern California, formed in 1990. So this is one of the older ones. Most of the bands or artists today in this video is very new, just some years old, but this band is since 1990. And this band had a tragedy struck in 2002 when one of the band members died while the band was touring in Europe. And they are inspired by UK post-punk bands of the 80s like Death Cult, The Mission, and U2. Last album was released 2021 and was called Fairy Tales. And songs I can recommend is Into the Ghost, Do You Believe in Angels, Once Beautiful. And then we go to another solo artist that are with others too, but is under the solo name Ian Ledding, and he is from Detmold, Germany, and he has been active since 2010, so he's also one of the more older ones, and is a guitarist, singer and songwriter, and gothic folk and dark wave musician. And he plays as an acoustic duo with Annie Rose on vocals and djembe. I'm not sure I pronounced that right because I don't know what that was for instrument. And he also has a full band lineup in a classically composed rock band. But he is an independent artist and always looking for new creative challenges. And songs I can recommend is Things Keeping Us Safe, Lucifleure, I'm not sure I pronounced that right, and Odessa. Now we go to System of Hate, and they were texting like this, so I'm reading what it was saying. Straight out of Barnsley comes a punk rock tsunami of noise with extremely dark lyrics portraying the darker side of punk with intensity and a deep sincerity. The heart of South Yorkshire is bared to you all. Watch it bleed. And it started up 2013 in UK, so it's some oldies in this video too. And songs I can recommend is Sanatoria, Tears of Blood, and Parasites. And the second last band I will introduce you to is Instant Lake, and that is originally founded as an experiment duo in the early 2015 from Italy. It's a new wave post-punk oriented band articulated on the search for obsessive sounds and dark melodies on minimal electronic rhythms. And songs I can recommend is Death to Slavery, Trauma, Sit Back, ta-da! And the last main I'm gonna tell before the bonus one, and this is Slow Dance with the Dead. And I couldn't find that much information about it because it's sometimes a little hard to find a little more information, but I know if you maybe can find more in your countries, because it can depend on where you live too when you search for things. And I know there is other people that talk music that is much better than me. This is just my personally recommendation about band. So now we go to Slow Dance with the Dead, and like I said, it's a dark wave, cold wave, post-punk one-man project band from New Mexico. And the name can be known also under Johnny Ray Montoya. And it looked like the first releases came around 2020, and the last album I could find was Dark Ritual from 2023, and songs I can recommend is Today is a Good Day to Die, Dark Ritual, and We Belong Dead. And the bonus of course came with the first one I was introducing, and that was Gothnetic and Jason from Canada. But I'm just gonna mention 3 different songs because I have already talked about Gothnetic in another video. So I'm gonna give you 3 recommendations from Gothnetic too as a bonus, and they're gonna be In the Shadows, As the Empire Bleeds, and We Are Spellbounded. And this was all for this video, and I hope you're gonna like it, and I hope you can find something you haven't maybe heard before, or maybe you have heard everything, I don't know, because you can be much better in music than I am. But my memory is very bad, and that's why I have to have paper, so I don't drop everything or just sitting there and don't know what to say. But if you're new here, you like different type of content, especially around goth and music, even makeup, hauls, do-it-yourself project, adventures, nature, you name it. I'm not stuck in just one box. And as I said, as long as you love the goth music, you can say you're goth. You don't have to look like one. You don't have to dress like one. And you definitely can listen to other type of music too. Just be yourself. That's the most important. And if you like that type of content and more, please consider to subscribe, press the notification bell at the same time so you don't miss anything. For all the returners and darklings, love you. You mean a lot to me. Your support is the greatest. And at the same time, don't forget to give me likes, and the most important, comment. And comment if you have heard any of these bands or artists before. And do you have any recommendation? Put it down in the comment field. Else, stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.